All right, so I'm quick. We'll be looking at conditional formatting in Excel, the basics of conditional formatting. All right, so what is conditional formatting? Conditional formatting is a feature in Excel that allows you to automatically apply formatting such as colors, icons, or data bars to cells based on specific conditions or rules. It helps you to identify patterns quickly, highlight important values, and also improve data readability. So think of it as making your data speak visually. All right. So applying conditional formatting, how you apply it is when you open Excel, you go to Home tab, conditional formatting, then choose a rule type, highlight the cell rules, top or bottom rules, data bars, color scales, or icon sets, depending on what you want exactly. After which you click OK. All right. Of course, we'll be showing some exercises to actually highlight how the conditional formatting actually works in Excel. So also note that in conditional formatting, that will have the type, highlight cell rules, highlight values greater than, less than, or equal to a particular value. We also have top or bottom rules, show top or lowest values. We also have data bars and visual bars inside a cell. We also have color scales, gradient colors based on value. We also have icon sets, symbol like arrows, stroke flags. So these are some of the things you'll be seeing under conditional formatting in Excel. Also note that you can also manage rules. To view or apply these rules. You can always edit or reorder rules. All right. So quickly, I'll be showing us how um, this conditional formatting works in Excel with hands on some exercises. So I'm gonna copy this particular table. I'm gonna grab this with Control C and go over to Excel and paste with Control V. All right. So the task here is to highlight values greater than 50. All right. So I'm going to expand this for readability. So to be able to actually apply conditional formatting for values greater than 50, so you click on your home tab, just like I mentioned earlier. When you click on home tab, you see conditional formatting, you click it. All right. So you can click on highlight cell rules. So we're looking at greater than, uh, let's say we're looking at greater than 50. Okay. Then we'll click OK. So we can see that automatically it has highlighted that. All right, so let me be sure that I'm only applying this to the value. So I'm going to go back to the home again, click on conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, select greater than and select 50 because that's what we want to look at, and click OK. So we can see automatically these values greater than 50 are already highlighted. All right, so that's that for this particular exercise. So we're also gonna take another exercise to highlight values that are top performers. All right, so I'm gonna also grab this particular value again. I'm gonna grab this, go over to Excel, paste. All right, so remember, look at the task here. Top bottom rows, top 10 items. All right, we change it to 2, so we're looking at top 10 items. I'm going to expand this again. Go to, ensure you're only selecting the values. Go to home, conditional formatting. All right, click top 10 items. Then we want to look at top 2. All right, so we can see automatically top 2 is already highlighted here, which is 85 and 9. These are the top 2 values in the selection. Right. So another thing we also trying to do is another exercise. This one we are using a database for comparison. So tags apply database conditional formatting. So we're going to grab this particular table again with Control C. We'll go over to Excel and paste. All right. So this time around, I'm trying to apply data bars to this value. I'm going to expand for readability, highlight these values, go to your home tab, click conditional formatting, go over to data bars. All right. And then you select the kind of bar that you want. So it's going to actually highlight. If you want this is fine. You can go with this depending on the color you want. So for now, let's go with this green. Right, these are data bars. You can see based on the content, it highlights uh, the cells based on the value, ranging from the highest to the lowest values in that particular selection. All right, so that's for data bars. Another one we're going to do is color scales. I think this is also a bit popular. People actually use color scales more. So I'm also going to grab this particular table, drop it in Excel. So let's see how color scales work. All right, so I'll highlight the values and I'll go to Home tab, conditional formatting, click on color scales. All right, you can go with the first or the second. So let's go with the first. Here we can see that the best performing value here is 100, and it goes down to the list here, which is actually 20. All right, that's that for color scales. All right, so another thing we're going to try is icon sets. Icon sets is also a very good conditional formatting. So I'm going to grab this particular table again. I'm just showing us how all this conditional formatting works. It actually makes your data look cleaner and visually appealing and easy to understand. That's the importance of conditional formatting in Excel. So I'm going to click on icon sets. So let me go with the first one. So you can see that the highest is doing well, then the list has the arrow pointing down. So this is how icon sets work in Excel. Right, it doesn't stop there. So we have other examples that we have here. We can always practice with this example so that you understand how it actually works. So I'm going to show us one of a real life scenario of how to use this conditional formatting. So we take this one, we want to highlight values above or equal to 50 as green. All right. So I'm gonna grab this. So we want to know those that passed and those that failed. So those that passed, any value greater than 50, we want to have the color green. All right. Then anything less than 50, we want to have the color red. So let's also drop this here. All right. So let's apply conditional formatting on the values. All right. So go over to home, click on conditional formatting. All right. We can also say, let's try this highlight cell rules. All right. So greater than 50, anything greater than 50, greater than or equal to 50 passed. All right. So we can actually, let's be sure that we selected what we actually want. So the first rule here is greater than or equal to. All right. So we click on this. So here we type 50. So here I was saying anybody that has a score greater than 50, mark the person as green. All right. Mark the person as green. We can go with this. All right. Then the next rule, we can now say anybody less than, that is just extra tip. So you can always add multiple conditions to a particular cell. So we can also say highlight less than 50. Here I said anybody that's less than 50, use red. Okay, so you can automatically mark the green for those that have scores greater than 50 and red for those, or rather pink for those that have a score of less than 50. All right, so that's that for that particular exercise. You can always practice more of these exercises to actually showcase how it works. It's still the same thing. Also note that you can always manage rules, reorder rules. And if you want to manage rules or maybe edit a particular rule, you can always come here, select the cell that contains the rules, go to home, conditional formatting, click on manage rules. Here you see the rules you've set already. You can always edit these rules with this edit button or maybe adjust them if need be. All right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.